I'm Jonathan Watt with the Tara Group International. We hope you're enjoying our online ministry. If you are, we're doing a mini-series on church history. If so, please press the like button and consider subscribing to our channel in support of this online ministry. We're located today in the Church of Our Lady of Strasbourg in France, right very close to the German border. And we're thinking about the impact of Jerome's Latin Vulgate, a translation that would have been used at the time this church was starting to be built some 1,000 years ago. By the way, it took almost 500 years to complete the building that we're in. Anyway, in the realm of sacred texts, few have had as profound an impact as Jerome's Latin Vulgate. Commissioned by Pope Damasus I in the 4th century, the Vulgate began as a revision of the Old Latin Gospels. Jerome was a churchman at that time, and he possessed the ambition and linguistic prowess to undertake a comprehensive translation of the Bible from Hebrew and Greek into Latin, resulting in a version that would become the cornerstone of Western Christianity. Latin had been the main language for much of the Mediterranean world for many centuries by that time, so translating the Bible into a language many understood made good sense. Now, the word Vulgate relates to an early meaning of a word we sort of recognize. We know the word vulgar. Well, vulgar back then meant in common or everyday language. Now, initially, the Vulgate that he translated faced skepticism, even from influential figures like Augustine of Hippo, another significant church leader at that time. Many were wary of Jerome's decision to translate the Old Testament directly from the Hebrew rather than from the Greek Septuagint, which was the Greek translation of the Hebrew Old Testament, which was considered divinely inspired, at least by some. But Jerome's dedication to linguistic accuracy and his deep immersion in Hebrew and contemporary Jewish culture ensured a translation that was both scholarly and sound and accessible to the Latin-speaking populace of that day. Now, despite early controversies, the Vulgate's legacy endured. It became the standard translation for the Western Church, meaning the church in Europe and parts of North Africa. It also became the language that unified prayers and liturgies across diverse regions. The translation's influence extended beyond religious services. It started permeating art and music and literature and actually shaping the theological discourse for centuries to come. Now, ironically, as Latin evolved and diverged into the Romance languages, the very translation that was meant to democratize Scripture gradually became less accessible to the common reader. And this linguistic shift prompted movements for vernacular translations, yet the Vulgate's role as a scholarly and ecclesiastical touchstone did remain unchallenged. Ultimately, Jerome's Vulgate was more than a translation. It was a cultural, it was a spiritual linchpin that bridged centuries of Christian thought and practice. Its story is a testament to the enduring power of language and the written word in shaping human history. Now, if you're interested in having a staff member from Tara Group International speak to your event or present to your organization on topics like this, please feel free to contact us and schedule a free 15-minute consultation. We'd love to know how we can serve you.